Hello and good morning in Europe, good evening in United States. This is Ahura with another daily outlook video. I'm here with you to see what is going on in the market, what's happened, and what is our expectations for today's financial market. Happy Merry Christmas, and I was going to say Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas, guys. Where are you? Doesn't matter. What is important that we are thinking about the same goal to win in the financial market. So we are in the same directions, we are in the same boats, and we have to help each other with sharing the information, with talking about the stocks, with talking about the markets, sharing the ideas. And that's what I'm trying to do. Ahead of Christmas and New Year, I wish you a very happy New Year also, and hope this is going to be an amazing week for you, amazing year for you. Uh, this is the last day of this week, and next week, the last week of year, the week 50, the 52nd week of the year, and the last week of the year. We will not be that much busy these days as many of us as a traders and investors we are going to vacations. So this is kind of the last trading day for so many traders. Next week I will be with you still with the market update, but I know that today, based on my experience, I know that today is the last trading day for many traders, for many investors, and the next days they just watching. They are just watching at the market, or they're just traveling. Even they do not watch at the market, and they are watching it later. So let's go and start see what is going on, what's happening in the market. As you know, this is the Christmas, and with the Christmas and for the Christmas, we had a very good news. Omicron is totally kind of, I cannot say the gone, but I can say the concerns about the Omicron is gone because the latest research, as you can see no more, latest research is gone and the market risk is done. And as you can see in the chart, it's the VIX chart. VIX is down, VIX is going falling down. At the same time, US dollar as well, because the US dollar safe haven demand is gone. Therefore, USD is getting a little bit weaker these days. Omicron variant shows that 45% is less dangerous than the Delta variant. So therefore, we don't need to be worried that much about that. As Mr. Fauci also told 2 weeks ago, that it is even can help. It can even help to end the pandemic even a little bit earlier than before. This weaker US dollar helped the gold to increase a little bit, but don't forget about the US dollar, decreasing US dollar. Let me tell you something. Yesterday we had an amazing economic data. CB consumer confidence rose above 115. At the same time, GDP in the third quarter increased by 2.3%, if I don't mistake. Yes, in the third quarter, the final data shows that it increased more than 2.3%, more than 2.1% expectations. But yes, it is lower than 6.7% in the second quarter. But in the third quarter, we grow better than expectations, better than previous estimates as well. At the same time, core PCE price in the third quarter fell to 4.6% from 6.1%. That means that's also the positive signal. That tells us that we have to be a bit optimistic in the market. The generally inflation in the third quarter is falling, is decreasing. Yeah, it was a little bit better. It was a little bit more than expectations. The expectation was for 4.5%, but it came at 4.6%. The PC price in the third quarter was 5.3%, in the line with the 5.3% expectations, but down from 6.5% of the previous quarter. Generally, we can see that the inflation in the third quarter in general fell down. That's a good news when we see the PC per inflation fell down, when we see the GDP is increasing, when we see that the CB consumer confidence increasing. So that's why we cannot tell that the US dollar can fall more. So the US dollar will get demand, will be stronger with the great economic data. Therefore, this decrease is kind of correction. It can read as a correction, not as a falling down, in my idea, in my point of view. That's helped this weaker US dollar helped the gold to increase, but at the same time we have stock market increasing, we have the gold, we have the market risk decreasing. Therefore, the demand for gold cannot go for so far, and bulls will not have too much way to go. In the oil market, as you see, as the oil is increasing again above US oil above 72 barrels, $72 per barrel. The reason is sharply falling US crude oil inventories, more than 4.7 billion, right? It's more than 4.7 million barrels. Yeah, more 4,715,000 thousand barrels last week. That means that during the week ending December 18, US crude oil sharply fell. That is positive for the oil price. So you can see that it helped the oil price to increase above $72 as you can see here. For the oil, Omicron variant concerns is gone. Economy is sorry improving. We are getting closer to the New Year Eve and New Year holiday. Demand is increasing. Here we go, the oil price. You can see, therefore, we can see the bulls in these levels. SP 500 burst the 4,660 or 650 levels that yesterday we were talking about. And now we are in a clear uptrend. Yesterday, if you remember, morning when we were talking, I told about this level, and I told this is a signal that we can reach 4,700. We are at the 4,700 and we can increase a little bit more even because data for now showing that we have to be optimistic in the market. Same bulls are expected to be seen in the Dow Jones and Nasdaq charts as well. About the cryptocurrency market, this mess between the senators and the White House that helped generally to increase, and the mess that we had in Turkey, generally at this generally kind of increased the demand for the cryptocurrencies market, but it was not something that we can say it can go so far. That's why yesterday when we were talking in the morning, I told that these levels are very dangerous level, and the bulls cannot be confirmed as long as we are not above 51k. But at the same time, the bears also is not confirmed because we are back above the trend line, at the same time above the main MA lines. So an OBV trend line also showing some stability here with the RSI above 50. So we have some signals that the trend can change, but still it is not changed as long as we are not trading above 51k. About the Ripple, as we were talking about the last days, the Ripple was in a clear down to clear uptrend. We touched the first goal, which it was in $1. Now we are looking at $1.09, and above that $1.16 will be the next target. For now, with the weakness that we saw, we can see these days in the Bitcoin reaching this $1.09 is a little bit unlikely right now for the short term for 1 2 days, maybe in a little bit 1 or 2 weeks. But for now, for today, probably we can see a little bit correction after a few hours increasing. This about the Ethereum. Ethereum same as with the Bitcoin. The downside movement, the downtrend is validated, but uptrend is not confirmed yet. We have to stay and trade stable above 4,000 US dollar. About the Euro USD, as yesterday I mentioned, I published in our website that you can see about the Euro USD for the short term. We are waiting for a little bit bulls in the market as US dollar getting a little bit weaker, but eurozone economic improvement in 2022 is less than US. Therefore, the euro will be a little bit in a weaker position against US dollar, but it will have a little bit more stronger position against other currencies. The euro USD generally in the short term uptrend, but we have to pass the one. If we want to go to uptrend, we have to pass 1.14. Otherwise, uptrend cannot be confirmed. This is generally what's going on in the market, but all markets almost I talked. The general feeling in kind of estimates in the market is a positive estimate generally. The feeling is a market feeling is market positive feeling we have in the market. Therefore, increasing more in the stock markets, oil is expected. The gold bulls will be limited. The dollar bears as well will be limited, but we can see soon again that US dollar can increase more. This is the generally the market situation. Hope it was useful for you. Please let me know in the comments what you think, what's your idea, and what do you think is better if I cover more or I do not cover. It's up to you. Please let me know your idea. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys next Monday. Bye bye.